What's up, guys, and welcome to Everspace. So, this is a game that came out, I don't know, a little while back, I don't know, like a month ago or something like that. Not important. Anyway, what is important is the type of game that it is. It is a 3D space adventure roguelite, similar to, I guess, a fully 3D FTL. If you're not familiar with what FTL is, it's a game that came out a long time ago called Faster Than Light, and it's a lot of fun. It's this 2D kind of a space adventure deal where you have different circumstances that pop up, and it's a lot of reading and text, and it's really, really fun. But anyway, let's get into this. And my stream chat is doing the thing where it doesn't want to display messages for reasons. Anyway, I have previously started a game in this. However, I am going to be resetting my game so that way we can all be fresh. So fresh and so clean while we play this. So, it's going to be a brand new game, and my stream chat is still doing the thing where it won't show me the messages. Of course. You know, every once in a while, Twitch just does this where it just won't display any comments or anything like that. It gets very annoying when it decides to do this, so I have to switch between like 3 different windows to try and get it active and all that. It's very dumb. Now I can see some of the chat. I don't know why it's telling me I have interactions available. Save it. Whatever. Anyway, what's up, Aurelius? How is it going? I hope it's going well for you. Anyway, let's do this. You got friend-zoned? Damn, that sucks. Anyway, let's jump into a new game. We'll go third person. We will go inverted. And, okay, is it just me? The game seems a little loud.
Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops.
Loud.
There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something.
Big ass needle.
Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
Pilot requires further training. Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
Alright, so I'm gonna see about turning down some of the volumes, because to me it seems really loud. Alright. There we go. So, we've got move forward with L2, backward with L1, turn using left and right, up and down. You can strafe with left. You can hover up and down, use the asteroids as a point of reference so you can see what I'm actually doing. And then there's a boost, which is independent of L2 and all that, so you don't have to be using it.
Let's begin by shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Let's go.
The next targets have shields. First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
Got it. So, Aurelius, tell me about your little issue that happened. Got enemies coming in. So, we can push up on the D-pad to switch our weapon. We've got 2 at a time. Gatling gun and pulse laser. Pulse laser is good for getting through shields. It also does hull damage, but the Gatling gun is the thing you want to be using for that. Where are you? Stop moving. I know it's in your name, but cut it out.
missiles on the next targets. Set a target lock before shooting so the missiles can home in.
Alright. Now, whenever you see the red circle around a target, that means it's locked on. So as you can see, this target has got a red circle. Ta-da! This one does not, but I can switch the target like that. It basically locks on to whatever target you're closest to, I believe. So let's just blow that guy up. And then... Ah.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
Alright, so we gotta make sure that... So there's something that's important with this little jump gate. Obviously, you know how it says, obstacles block the way? You can't jump through asteroids, so you gotta keep that in mind. Don't have to be moving, you just have to be looking at it. Which I'm sure the G's aren't, you know, horrible. Let's see. Well, you got told that you were like a brother to somebody, so I asked her, and I was like, fuck my life. Or, as the acronym the kids love to use, FML. Let's see. The worst part is that one of my friends is making fun of me for it. Yeah, well, friends will do that. That sucks, though. I would say, you know, hey, be straight with her. Be like, hey, yo, I know you think of me like a brother, but at the same time, I can't not think of you in a different way. So, I don't know. It's your prerogative, though. So
As
all
you can
of
see
these...
from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should
Top
aim
right-hand
to
corner.
refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Hey, little mama, what's up? So this is a very pretty game, by the way. I've had it for a little while, I just haven't done any coverage on it. For reasons. But anyway, if you look in the top right-hand corner, you will see our fuel gauge. Right now it says 75, and you can see a little pie chart looking deal that shows the amount. Each jump you do takes 25 total. So, you have to keep that in mind. You can have up to basically four jumps. Okay, and as you can see, it did give me an indicator that said that the fuel was fully mined.
Do it.
Remaining well-provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
Now, one thing you want to take note of is if you look on the screen, I'll try to get them into a better view for you so you can see them. On the left-hand side, you can see those little circles that are, like, floating underneath me now. Those are indicating that there is a resource in that general direction. This resource is fuel right now. I believe there are different types of shapes and things like that, but anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's head to our waypoint. Let's activate our jump. Not really a jump, a boost, rather. And if you look below our reticle, oh yeah, by the way, you can switch to first person whenever you want by hitting
I
triangle.
have located a container at some distance.
Alright. So they want us to check out this tech container. There's all sorts of these little goodies floating around in space. You just gotta shoot them to open them up.
And a weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it.
Alright, so here's another thing that's pretty cool. You can swap out your equipment as you find it. Or you can salvage it and get, you know, credits or what have you. So we got 2 weapon slots right now with this current ship. We have a pulse laser and a Gatling gun equipped. Ooh, KFC. I had KFC the other day. I got popcorn chicken, and I got potato wedges, and mashed potatoes, and gravy, obviously, and biscuits. And I didn't even need a fork, because I used all of the food to scoop up the mashed potatoes and gravy, and I am a garbage human being. Let's continue with the game. So, beam laser, what's it good at? Does hull and shield DPS the exact same. Energy consumption's not too bad. The range is a bit less than the pulse laser, but it's kind of a general use type of a deal. So, I don't know. I'll probably end up getting rid of maybe even the Gatling gun. We can go ahead and do that. Sure, why not? Then we'll salvage the Gatling gun that we were currently using. We will get scrap and ore.
Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
See, we've got a laser now.
There is an outlaw ship incoming. I would advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter.
I don't want to activate my weapon overdrive. Stop telling me how to live my life, Jeeves. What do we got here? Oh, this is where the enemy's popping in. Oops. Screw you. Damn thing. Ooh, ah. Stop hiding in the wreckage, you jerk. We almost got him. Almost got him.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
Or just a fat kid lol dips potatoes in potatoes. Got a problem with me dipping my potatoes in my potatoes? Okay, so the other icon that I was talking about is this blue circle that you can see. I believe that means that we can actually accept the resource that is floating in space, whereas if it's gray, like the fuel, we can't take it because we're full. We will take the credits. Credits, I will get to their use after we progress a little bit further, or, you know, die, because we will die. This is a roguelite, so there is going to be some death involved. It'd be a little weird if I didn't, actually. So, another thing I mentioned in the beginning, all of these little areas that you jump to, they're all procedurally generated. They're not going to look the same, is what I mean. So all these little floating things, I haven't actually seen this map, so this is a pretty neato looking map. A lot of refuse. Glad you do not have a problem with me being a fat kid, little mama. Okay, so this is the big part of the game that reminds me of FTL, personally, is the choosing of the sectors that you're going to go to. As we level up and rank up and whatnot, and spend credits after we die, we can invest in certain things that will upgrade our ship and upgrade our pilots. So, yeah. Have I been to E3? No, I have not been to E3. That requires time off work and a lot of money. Both of which I do not have. Alright. Third jump. Nice.
What's my objective?
You know, I'm liking
Reaching
these
your
spider
destination.
asteroids.
And
They're
where is
badass.
that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Yes, my energy. Ah. This is the first, like, real zone in terms of combat we've got, so we gotta deal with that. This is a good time to explain. Our top left shows our shield and our health. Unfortunately, we gotta deal with these drones that are currently kicking my ass. Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, don't be shy with your, don't be shy with your missiles. You will get more. Oh, ah, god damn it. Where was I? Right. So we took a bit of damage there. Which, oh no. Missiles inbound. Evasive maneuvers! I think the missile actually ran out of steam there. What was shooting at me? This thing? Oh, a drone. It's a ways off, though. I don't want to go through this little nebula cloud, because I don't know what it'll actually do to me. So let's just stay locked onto this guy. Alright, we got him. Always keep in mind the distances that your weapons will reach. Like our beam laser, I think, is 1.6 kilometers and all of that. So we got a comm hub, we got a service station, and then this little decrepit area, which has some things we can take care of. Knock off turret. Whoop. Just gotta get used to the inverted controls again. I used to always. You and your damn space talk. You know what? I got talk of space. Alright, so we got some fuel from that. Nice explosion, too. A little bit of fuel. Oof.
You are acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Problem? Ship AI? Gas. Hey guys, we found gas. Crafting, okay. You have collected enough resources for crafting. Go to the equipment menu and see what items can be modified or crafted from scratch. Yay. Alright, so there's various things that we can do. We can upgrade things. If you see the little plus sign next to them, I believe that means you can upgrade them. Or is it build new? Could be build new. Let's see, what do we have? Corrosion missiles. Corrosion missiles are pretty cool, but we'll stick with the light missiles that we have right now. Let's see, can we upgrade this? We need crystal and plasma. You can see that on the top, or on the right-hand side, where it says what you need. So we need stuffs. Alright. So what else do we have here? So that's a plasma field, which is fine. So let's grab some fuel from here. Not a whole lot of fuel, but it's okay. Some is better than none. Alright. So what have we got here? A little plasma field. We should definitely check out the comm place. See what's going on there. Oh, got some more bad guys. Outlaw Scout. Mineable fuel. We'll have to check that out. More fuel.
That's just what I need.
Oh, shit. Whew. So, dealt with that. Took a bit of a beating from those drones earlier, so I would rather avoid. Ooh, a drone override. That could be good. Let's see, damage limiter and a drone overdrive. Oh, let's see. When activated, influences drones within a certain range to fight on your side for a certain amount of time. Could be good. Let's try it out. Let's salvage that. What about the damage limiter? What's this? Reduce any incoming damage for a short amount of time. That's pretty cool. Let's try it out. Alright, what else did we get over here? Credits. We'll always take credits. Oops. Bad guys? Ah, they're over here. Nothing underneath. Alright. Ooh, a laser turret blueprint. Laser turret, you say? No, it's not there. Nope. Pulse laser, lightning gun, and Gatling. Alright. We don't have any nanobots, unfortunately. That's what we need to upgrade our... Let's see, blueprints. Nothing. Alright. That's what we need to fix our ship, though. Which we will like to do eventually. We're actually full up. Got in trouble yesterday for talking about Jake Paul and Logan Paul's suicide videos out loud. Trouble from who? Alright. What we got here? Gel. Don't mind if I do. Probably didn't need to explode that. That's fine.
Hostiles are targeting us.
Shit!
This could be a sticky situation here.
Let's try to get out of their range. See about what's going on. Oof. Get screwed, missile. Alright. Oh, your teacher? Yeah, you probably shouldn't be talking about that stuff at school. Ooh, that was close. Missed. Alright, so we've got some forces inbound on us, actually. So we should probably get the heck out of here. Missed. Missed again.
Some Okars just jumped in. I recommend evasive moves.
You saying I should run from a fight?
It's all the same to me. But we might get to our destination sooner if you know when to bow out.
Yep, getting the hell out of here. Go, 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 go. Peace! Ah, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised we've made it this far. This is not an easy game. You kind of have to pick and choose your fights and your encounters. Reaching the next sector. You have reached the final location of the sector. Fly through the jump gate. In order to reach the next sector, you won't be needing any fuel for the jump.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Grady and Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. You want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector. So, yes.
Kind of hoping my drone thing would have worked, but I don't think I have the necessary energy for it.
That was not good.
Come on, come on, come on. Jesus. Dangerously close to taking a lot of damage here. Come on, shields, come on. Whew. Alright. Man. I'm actually got an upgraded pulse laser. Where's that? There it is. Let's see. Upgraded pulse laser. Yeah, I mean, we'll swap it. It takes up more energy to use, but it's more powerful. Oh, well. Never mind. I have to channel the drone thing, which I just wasted it, apparently, which is not great. Alright. We're okay. I wasn't really using those very often anyway. Okay. So, have they noticed me? Yes. Okay. Dealt with. Hey, nanobots. That's good. So as you can see, there are little challenges you can get. I just got 750 credits, so that helped out a little bit. We got one nanobot. One nanobot? Come on. Alright, well, might as well show you how to repair. It's pretty easy. You come over here in the top right-hand corner, you can choose how much you want to repair with how many nanobots you want to use, and then you choose it. Ta-da! Wish I could have done more, but it's fine. Oh, we doing Star Trek Online again? No, Hobo. No. This is a game called Everspace.
Is that a trading ship?
Apparently so. Quite fortuitous to encounter one in these parts.
About time.
Alright, shield breaker missiles, gel, which we have none of. Access key. I don't even know what access keys go to. I'll grab my space Jamaican, you do that. Let's see, no nanobots for sale, unfortunately. I'm okay with my light missiles. I haven't even used very many of them. Mineable crystal? Yeah, we'll go for the crystal, and then we'll call it good. Any resource you can find, you're going to want to grab. Straight up. Ow.
extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Okay, so that's fully mine. Only 3, unfortunately. Not a whole lot. 3 to crystal. 8. Is that it? Shield breaker missiles, energy injector. There it is. Alright, I think I'll stick with our light missiles we've currently got, but I might come back for those, which means for this encounter, I'll probably use the missiles. What do we have here? 5 kilometers. That's a ways away, yo. More crystals here. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get into this fight then. Oh, I get it, it's No Man's Sky. Hey, I'm not on any planets here. Alright, I think they're close to being within range. Dealt with. Fortunately, they weren't too strong, so we didn't even use very many missiles. Mineable ore, though. Is this also mineable ore? Yeah. Okay. Nailed it. Let's go for this last ore. Then we can go. Get some of our energy back. By the way, you get your energy back faster when you're stationary. That's all of that. Alright. Alright, Aurelius. Good luck with your doctor's appointment. I hope it's just routine. Nothing too crazy.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table.
Don't know what that
The
thing is.
demilitarized zone was created as a buffer
Shoot it.
zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
Deepest lore. Fortunately, the Okar forces are coming in, so we're going to have to deal with that eventually. Probably not going to fight them, though. Oh yeah, there they are. So tell you what, let's just get the hell out of here.
Oh, boy.
Please no. Please no. Please no. Please stop. Don't do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What am I picking up on the broadcast channel here?
The Oka
No.
are a reptilian race with a tendency.
Immediately started shooting at me. You can
Strange.
all you want, hobo.
Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating.
Not
A
my
deadly
cells.
poison. A cytotoxin. Slow, relentless, eating me away.
Gross.
There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion and await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep.
Hey, FL, thanks for the host. Appreciate it, dog. Alright, we've made it to Sector 2.
I saw myself again,
See?
dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollections.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm
Oh,
a...
shit.
A clone.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Just got here.
Usually this is not realized by limited use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you are.
Gee, thanks for the information, guy. Alright. Ocelot, that you? Exactly. The GMB fighters, they are non-aggressive. So it would behoove us to not mess with them. What did I miss here? Oh, credits. Again, great visuals, though. See the ring of the planet going in here? Looks really nice. Alright, just a little bit of ore over here. By over here, I mean 3 kilometers away. No big deal. Is that a space jellyfish? I shot it. Oh. Got plasma. Finds out he's a clone. Proceeds to have very little to say about it. Well, I mean, what do you say when you find out you're a clone? Oh, hey. Well, that's neato. Like, seriously. What do you say about that situation? Oh. You got combat. Oh, shit. Okar fighters. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Fuck off, you thing. I hate this. Get the fuck out. I gotta get out of range of that thing. Serpentine is too strong in this one. Can't fight this. Really prefer to kill you. Whew. That was not easy. I need these nanobots. What is it? 1 nanobot again? You gotta stop giving me 1 nanobot, game. It's like they want me to die. Alright, what do we got here? Drone. Got it. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Freaking drones, man. I've used up so many missiles. Alright. Yeah. Combat, sure. So, ahead of anything, if you know you're gonna die, grab credits. Those are the only thing, so far, that I can tell, that actually carry over. Other than, you know, the experience points that you put in. I'm blowing up mines, by the way. Because they do a lot of damage. I've actually died, like the last run that I did, the first run I did, rather. Oh, Jesus. Oh. No!
A key ship component is damaged. It is recommended you fix it before your next encounter.
Anyway, this is a good, it's a good time, before I end the episode, to actually show you what happens when you die. I meant to do that, obviously. Obviously. Okay, so, new record, yeah, we got 3,700, sweet. And we got laser turret blueprints, which I still don't super know what to do with, but we'll see. Alright, perks and upgrades. You have earned enough credits in your last run in order to buy a new perk, yada yada yada. Okay, so, there's different ships that you can get also when you get enough money. These ones are the starting ships. The Colonial Interceptor is the first ship you join, or you, not join, the first one that you jump into. Then you've got the Colonial Scout, and then the Colonial Gunship. And if you get the DLC, the Explorers DLC, I think it's called Explorers DLC, or no, Encounters, sorry, it's called the Encounters DLC, you will then get the Colonial Sentinel, which I have not tried out yet. It seems scary, it has no armor, so, I don't know. It's got shield, like it's got a lot more shield than the starting one. Slightly lower recharge rate and all that, but, yeah. I'm going to stick with this one for now, but we've got perks to invest in. So, this is the part of the game where if you invest in it, they will stay with the various ships that you are using. So, the upgrades on top, under pilot, these ones all up here, these ones, they stay on your run every single time you play. However, if you go down to here, where it says the name of the ship, the Colonial Interceptor, those ones are ship-specific for upgrades. So, if I go over here, you will see that there are, different things that we can choose. So yeah, we'll probably stick with the Colonial Interceptor here for, I don't know, a little while. I'm not even sure how many episodes of this I'm going to put out. Probably like, 5 episodes or something. That'll probably be a good introduction to the game, and if you want to play more of it, you can. So, anyway. What have we got, and what do we want to spend on? Additional information about Sector could be good. There's a lot of grayed out things because they require other things in order to upgrade them. So if I go over to this one, for instance, you see that the critical hit chance gets highlighted in red. It means you have to have a level in that before you can invest into the other ones. So same thing with this one. You need to have levels into loot before you can level into resources, and so on and so forth. So, nanobot efficiency, probably a good thing to upgrade. Component damage chance, also probably a good thing to upgrade. I haven't played too much, so I'm not sure, what's super important. But, yeah. Hull strength, energy core. Energy capacity is probably a good idea as well. Jump drive. Not sure how super useful that is, unless you just, don't get any fuel. But for now, let's go ahead and invest into map. So it takes multiple purchases in order to actually level things up. And then we'll go ahead and increase this a little bit. This increases the speed of your repairing. It's not too relevant. Let's see. Loot. Loot is always good. So there's that. Increases the chance of finding better loot. That's always nice. Let's see. Increases the chance of surviving a jump with inefficient fuel unscathed. H1Z1 got a bunch of fixes. Like what, Luana? Like what? So we still have 1,700. Might as well invest into energy capacity, and energy regen is definitely good. So we'll probably throw some into that. Hit points, sure, we'll go ahead and do that. Increases maximum speed of your ship, sure. And increases the speed of your ship while boosting. Alright. So, how about our blueprints? Secondaries, devices. Oh yeah, it's under our devices. Okay. Can we change our devices at all? Empty slots. Various navigation things. We don't have any subroutines. You find those in the middle of missions, from what I've seen. So, yeah. Don't think we can actually change any of our loadouts. One of 3 loadouts. Reach Sector 4 with the Colonial Interceptor to unlock loadout B. That's another thing that's very similar to FTL. So, that's something if you're interested in that. So yeah, as far as the first episode is concerned, that's the general gist of what you'll figure out in this game. Go through sectors, earn credits, use those credits to better your ship, go further, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. A lot of the runs aren't going to last as long as that one, and a lot of them are going to last, even longer. Just depends on how long you can last and how lucky your jumps are. But anyway, that's going to do it for that episode. If you guys like it, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to keep watching. I'm going to play for a bit longer. Anyway, bye. Get some water.